hey y'all, so ignore the fact that my bed is a mess and that I'm basically sitting on the ground because I'm trying to record this while charging my phone. But I just watched the 4th episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty of season 3. And honestly, every time I watch it, I could get a little bit more and more sad to see Conrad, because it's clear that like he still loves Belly, and like their happiness, as much as he wants to like be happy for his brother and be happy for Belly, is killing him on the inside. Like he doesn't want to go to that wedding. He doesn't want to be the best man. And to be honest, like it feels a little bit weird to me that you're like, I understand he's your brother, but he's also the person who did date your current fiance. Like I would want my brother there, but in that scenario, like maybe not as the best man. Conrad has a tendency to sacrifice his own feelings to make someone else happy, which is, in one hand, very sweet and honorable because like you have someone who's stepping up, but it's also a little selfish in some ways because you're not giving the chance for someone else to step up for you. Also, like the whole like he's ridiculous. Also, like again, it just shows how youthful and like immature they are. Like I understand Laurel, they're really not ready. The fact that even he was like, oh, Belly can eat loves shin ramen, so I think I'm okay. I was like, oh, you're gonna make your wife eat shin ramen for the next 20-30 years? This guy has really not thought about the actual longevity and like the future and like what it actually means to be married to a person. Like he's still in this dating mindset, which is so not the mindset you should have when you're going to approach marriage. And on top of that, like it killed me, that conversation where she's like, oh, it's gonna be so hard to like leave you for 5 months when I go to Paris. And like I don't know if I read into it, but it felt like she was like, say it's okay, say it's still okay that even though we're getting married, say it's still okay that I go to Paris, even though I'm saying I don't want you to. I felt like in that moment she wanted him to be like, no, Belly, you have to do this, this is something you love, go to Paris. And instead he was like, yeah, I didn't want you to leave me either. And it was such a blow to see, because like I understand a relationship is, there's some sacrifice, but there should be sacrifice on both parts. And so far I'm seeing a lot of sacrifice on Belly's side and maybe not so much on Jeremiah's side. And that's really painful to see. And like especially because like Paris seems to be a thing for her, because even the wallpaper in her house was like imported from Paris, that Susanna had gotten for her. So it's hard to do that. I disagree with her mom's choice not to go to the wedding though, because like I understand, as much as you think it's a mistake and things like that, while it might be a mistake, you're also making a mistake by doing that stand, because that's going to be the thing that she remembers. That's going to be the choice that you make. You can tell her she's wrong all the way up there, but you should be beside her while she's making that mistake. You're just creating another wound. I don't think that's quite right. So I'm glad that her father seems to be like, I'm still gonna go to that wedding. What I am excited for is it looks like we're gonna see Conrad's side of this a little bit more in possibly the next episode, because he has the voiceover where it's like, what have I done? Which is accurate. What did you do? Like seriously. But it's kind of good to see his mindset, because like as much as like we're seeing like the healing, we're also seeing like the loneliness. I kind of want to understand where his head's at. And then I want to move on to the part where he starts chasing after Belly and actually being proactive about this. But that being said, I know a lot of people love Belly. And like she's definitely very young and stuff like that too. But at this point, like I don't know, even if she breaks up with Jeremiah, if she's ready to be in a mature relationship with Conrad. Like I think she still has a lot of growing to do. Which is why it's like annoying, because like I want her to pick Conrad at the end, but like I also think the Belly up currently right now is still not ready to be in a relationship with Conrad. So she can choose him, but maybe take a break, figure out who she is, and go to Paris and then come back. Because Conrad, if he hasn't dated anyone for the 4 years she dated his brother, I think the boy will wait for her to figure out who Belly truly is. And I think that's amazing. So please, maybe definitely choose Conrad, Belly, but I also think you still have so much more growing to do.